Me blood clots. Wagwan boys. Wagwan bomba. Yo, wagwan boys. What's good, lad? Ooh. Got that orange tinge. Got that light orange tinge. Why? Whiter. Come on. Gather round. Gather round. Ready for the big stream. It's not telling me that I'm live yet. Ready for a fucking ginormous stream. Biggest stream you've ever seen. Biggest stream. Biggest stream. Gonna get so many subs. After this, I'm probably gonna have like 3,000 subs. That's how big this stream's gonna be. It's just gonna be the biggest stream of all time. Like, it's like... Speed's gonna shout me out. No. No. Who wins? Here's just a little... thought provoker. Ooh. I see someone's here. I see someone's joined. Please like. Please like, buddy, and there's gonna be a lot of people here very, very soon. Very, very soon. So you just come in. You just come in, you just wait, man. Alright. Got three people. Alright. Oh, starers. Nah, stop staring, man, because I don't fucking like it. Join the conversation or scram. Or scram out of here. 4 people just staring. Starers. Oh, okay. I take it back. My man, Cash. Let me put it on all messages just in case someone was swearing. Thank you, Cash, for the $2, dude. You're always good for $2 here and there, this day, maybe the next. Great guy you are. And if you never even donated ever, still a great guy. Still a great guy. Money's not everything. John Jones retired and we won't get to enjoy Thomas Champ because Trump had to attack Iran. Did he? Did he attack Iran? That is unfortunate. I don't know if it's unfortunate. Is that what we wanted? Hill had an appalling performance. He did not look the best. Yeah, a little bit gun shy. Maybe he's taken a couple too many KOs. Please like the stream if you guys could as well. Because, you know, I want 20 people here. Can you donate to my GoFundMe? My dog has cancer. I would, but like natural selection at the same time. Like maybe your dog's shat inside one too many times. I don't know, but yeah, sorry about that. Oh wow, that's legit apparently. Look at the shorts. Help save my dog from nose cancer. Please go. Jesus Christ. Well, sorry about that. My dog also had cancer. I think maybe lung cancer and died when she was 12. We had to put her down. It's just what happens. How old is your dog? Please help. How old? How old is this dog? I'm not going to donate to your fundraiser, but I'm sorry. How old though? We need a gauge. How old? Is this really what? 4? Oh, okay. That's bad, man. I am really sorry now. 4 years old. That's unfortunate. Please help. But yeah, not much more to say. I donate, but I'm broke as fuck, bro. Chacho. Hope your dog gets better. Yeah, we hope your dog gets better. That little nose gets okay. I regret what I said. That first thing. That was silly. That was silly, but that's okay. But yes, how is everyone else doing? I can see there's 15 people here. How's it going, everyone? Now look, I'm in Azerbaijan, huh? Right? Now this is a real UFC stream. You know, it's all well and good to just react to UFC Baku. How about let's go glaze my underdog? Yeah, knew this was coming, Deshaun. Knew this was coming. Not quite the method of victory, but I suppose I'll make you moderator. I suppose you can be mod. You finally got one back. Thoughts on Blade's performance? Oh, great thing to bring up. Yeah, he robbed Kuniev badly. He robbed him so bad. Robbery. Jim is burning is a member. Can you grow a beard? No. Or maybe like a patchy one. You can see I've got little hairs here, but You know, I don't want a beard anyways. Kamaru Usman is back. He is back, Lightning. He's back and he's better than ever. What's up? What's up? I'd say I agree or disagree, but I fell asleep during that fight. Well, I woke up this morning because I fell asleep too. Well, I just went to bed. This is what happened. I set my alarm for 2 a.m., woke up halfway through the Ismail Nurdiev fight. Well, right as round one started, I knew KO had good grappling. I didn't know that good, to be honest. Yeah, he's a combat Sambo world champion, that Sonyok Ko. So I knew that he was but I didn't know it was that good. Yeah, and I'm always thinking like someone's debut, they're gonna come out a bit rocky, exactly like Claudia Segula. She looked shit and got finished by Melissa Mullins, but then she comes out in her second fight and looks good. But no, shit. Why'd you have to remind me Orban lost? Yeah, he got dominated. He got dominated easily. Yeah, that guy looked really good though at the same time. As soon as he came out, he's like Ju Sung Yu from the other day, and I'm like, oh god, that doesn't look good. And then he's ragdolling Orban, crazy. But he's pretty good as well, so that's what we found out. And usually people are shit in their debut, and instead this guy's just a machine. Just a machine. And I know he won well on the Contender Series, but I put that more down to the opponent he was versing. Lee Murray, real BMF, knocked out Tito Ortiz in a street fight. Made no sense. They called him the Korean Mike Tyson, though he had no hands. His stand-up was pretty decent. He was just decent everywhere. Yeah, he beat this guy who was 10-0 and had all finishes, and I actually picked him to beat that guy because I was like, nah, that looks fraudulent. But no, he's just that good. Those women MMA fights pissed me off. Yeah, everyone got those wrong. Well, nearly everyone. I know some people would have got them right. But yeah, did shit on the card, hey. Did shit. I would have done so much better if Rizvan won, which he did win. He beat fucking Curtis Blades up and clearly won those last 2 rounds. Like, that wasn't even a question. Oh, he's won a couple. Didn't even watch the women's MMA. They were pretty decent. I skipped through them mostly. Oi. Yeah, not a good night, Larry. What's up, handsome? Not a good night for anyone. Bro, I did so bad in picks, hey? I did bad too. Nazim was the highlight of Baku, yeah, and that's the only thing. Weird question, but how often do you wash your hair? Maybe like once a week, once every second week. Happy Fiziev won. Yeah, I was so worried about that pick. It was just because I was scarred by Blades. I mean, not by Blades, by Gaethje. But really, when you think about it, like, Ignacio struggles with those fast, shorter guys. And I actually bet more on Fiziev than I did on Ignacio. But I actually stopped betting. I barely bet last night. I just went to bed, which is thank God. Thank God I did, because I wouldn't have done well. But I would have won a bet if Kuniev won, which he did. But he didn't. Made some money off some multis, but terrible in picks. Orban looked bad. Yeah, he looked bad. Just like a mid to no low range welterweight. That's not going to beat anyone. But that Korean guy looked good too. Like, he probably beats a lot of people as well. Ignacio wasn't that guy. Okay. Let's not come shoving our picks in everyone's face. You know, no one likes that type of person. Told you Rizvan wasn't that guy. No, I don't know if you... I mean, Blades. I don't know who you picked, but... Jones Guru vid just dropped BRB. All right, you don't have to tell everyone. But yeah, it would have been such a more profitable night. Khalil won, which is all that really mattered at the end of the day. Got 2 main events right, back to back. And that one went like pretty well as I said it. He'd be way better. I started off 0-4, then went 8-4. Damn, that's pretty good. I picked Hill, so I'm also... Yeah, well, in your face. There you go. I picked Khalil. So fuck you. That was easy. That ended up being pretty easy. How are people picking Khalil? You guys think he's good? Well, yeah, he did just look good. What do you mean? You're still doubting him? Still doubting him? You guys watched that and said, wow, he's good. Well, Yuri's not that good. Yuri does Khalil bad? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I didn't hit today. You didn't hit? Yeah, I didn't hit either. I had a multi, Rizvan, Fiziev, Khalil, just the last 3, because I was feeling Fiziev on the day. I was just like, fucking hell. Ignacio's probably going to lose. That's annoying. I even picked that Asian guy and Blades, lol. But Blades lost. Fuck Blades. Got injured in round 1 and still won. round 3 after adjusting. No, he didn't. No, he didn't, Jim. You're the only person that thinks that. Blades won fair and square. Quick coping, bro. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. That's like one of the worst robberies ever, bro. We don't call it multi, okay? It's a parlay. Yeah, parlay. Bro, Blades got his ass beat. He got his ass beat. All the takedown stuff, like everyone in the comments thinks that. Everyone in the comments, worst robbery ever. That's what they're saying, like, worst. All the Blades pickers even. Like, come on. That was a bad decision. One of the worst robberies is crazy. Were you not watching that? I literally told you I fell asleep. Why are you taking... Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. Well, come on, I can't remember. The other guy he got battered in round 1, but won round 1 and 3. No, guys, no. I gave Blades 1 and 3, but it's close. Oh, gosh. Kunv was landing such good shit. So much better stuff. Sometimes when I'm sad, I go out near the train station and start looking. Fights were too early. Incorrect. What did you think, Big Ank? You thought Kunv won? Surely. 3 was close, I thought, but yeah, Kunv should have got it. Yeah, he landed all the better stuff, and he had more energy in round 3. Blades was like getting beaten up, and I can't believe that. And I watched the Zims fight live, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go to bed for these last 4. I'll wake up and watch it in the morning. I was on Struggle Street. Went to bed at 11, woke up at 2, watched the prelims, watched Muhammad Usman get it done. Let's go. That was a good pick. Could have gone either way. Wouldn't call it worst robbery of all time. Yeah, well, that maybe I'll settle down. But like people are, this isn't one of the could have gone either way. This was like a definitive robbery. This was like not even, there's some robberies where it's like I don't like it. And dang, you picked Usman? Yeah, I picked Mo. Well, I had to double down on the Usman brothers. Double down. Yeah, he held him against the fence and did nothing. Blades, held him against the fence, didn't get any takedowns. Kunv landed some great shit. Like, great shit on him. Oh, that sucked, man. And I watched that fight live. I watched all 3 rounds when I woke up this morning, the Kunv fight. And I had my hand up after. I was like, yes. I was fist pumping. I was like, I had done it. Kunv had just clearly won right in front of my face. And then the scorecards got out. I was like, what? No, robbery. I wanted to I was looking around like, should I make a post on, I'm too late. Who do I talk to this about? He just robbed him. Oh, fuck. It sucked, man. Big Ank went at Fitch and Av. It's like the judges were watching the fight through the stat tracker. Yeah, I seen the stats come up in round 3 and I was like, oh my God, this is bullshit. It was like 30-15 in round 3 on the round 3 strikes. Blades is doubling him. Like, what? No. Exactly right, Porter. Exactly right, bro. No. Fucking hell. Look at this. Oh, shit. there you are. They're in Baku. Nah, but look at this. Here's his Octagon interview. You have a little scroll. What do we see? As a Blades fan, that was probably the worst robberies I've seen in the sport. Pieced up by an unranked blob. Herb looks like he doesn't want to be there. Brother Kunv generally got robbed. Curtis held him down and won the first round, but lost the second and third. Blades got his ass beat. No way Blades won that fight. The judge should get fired. We need AI judges. Just all the comments, bro. And Kunv actually looked like good. He like Kunv beats Wilder, right? Kunv beats Wilder. He might beat Spivak. I mean, sorry, not Spivak. Sergey, I meant to say, but like great takedown defense. He had good cardio. He had more energy in round 3. He was landing all the better shit. Just so disappointing, man. He deserved that win. Really did. Recency bias is a bitch. And you know why a lot of people probably think Blades won? Because a lot of people picked him and you just can't help but see it through, blind eyes. Recency bias is a bitch. Wasn't one of the worst robberies. Yeah, when it's fresh, people get crazy. But look, every comment, I like Chris, but I thought every comment is about it, man. He really won that. Yeah, he beats Tom. He probably beats Aspinall. He beats John. He would have beaten John. You know what? You know why I think John retired at that event? He's seen Kunv and he was like, fuck me. It's over. I kind of thought Maxim won, but not mad at it. I thought Maxim might have won as well. And I actually said in my prediction video, we've watched Maxim lose in the striking. What happens when someone tries to get him down? Because flyweights are so technical. Versus Albazi was way worse. Yeah, that's a worse robbery. How do you think Tom versus Almeida goes? Yeah, I think Tom wins. No, I'm not sure how. But I think Tom wins. LMS, what are you laughing at? What are you laughing at, Porter? What are you laughing at? So, what did you say as well, Mr. C? You wrote something and I skipped past it. I didn't do well on my picks, but I regret nothing. Bogdan almost beat Nomov, did. Tofik lost to a welterweight. True. He did miss weight. Hill proved his legs are cooked. Yeah. I at least got that one right. I'm happy about that. Like, I did shit on the card. I only got half of them. I only got 6 right. Ismail Nurdiev ended up being a shit pick. He lost by like 100 points. In round 1, I was like, oh yeah, Nerdiev's doing his thing. But then also, Junior Park was doing good with the pressure and shit. I was like, oh, this doesn't look like it's gonna last for long. And it did look like he was eye poking him and illegally fucking him up just to, all right, get out. I thought Hill won the first and the 5th. Yeah, the first was close, but that body kick probably stole it for Khalil. But the first was close. I actually think Hill might have won the first 2. Because he was landing way more leg kicks, but Khalil's were just way better. And he landed a good body kick. But it was close. I went negative. The one time I go underdog hunting, bro. Went underdog hunting and came up trumps. There were so many underdogs that one. Mo Usman won. Yeah, I looked at your picks. When I woke up, I was looking at people's picks, Larry, and you'd only got the Tagir fight after the first 5, and even that nearly was a robbery, and I was like, oh, this is not Larry's night. Blacktree needs to go to middleweight. Blacktree, well, he just beat... Nurdiev is an idiot. He literally celebrated like Saldana versus Woodson. Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see it. I didn't watch nearly any of the fights. Like, skipped through the Mullins fight. She lost. Crazy, she lost. If you have, I do have one. Go over to the post section on my little account, and you maybe see it. Yeah, I got both of the girls one wrong. Claudia Segulia, I should have thought about that. I should have thought about that one a little bit harder. You know, that was her debut. Roundtree, Olberg, book it. Yeah, what will they do? What will they do now? And I thought those two would be the finishers, and they went the distance. Classic. Yeah, just a shit card. Thank God nothing fucking happened though, because I didn't go live and I was asleep. Because it was like 11:30 at night, and I was like, oh my God, I won't be able to do this. So I set my alarm for 2 a.m. I was like, I'll wake up before the Alban Elliott fight and just skip back through the Mo Usman fight. Don't need to watch that. Don't need to watch the girl fights or the Azat Maxim fight. Alexieva was so bad, bro. Yeah, Hill versus Vulcan next year. That's a decent one. Or just I wouldn't be surprised if Hill gets booked against Zhang Ming Yang next week. He just jumps right back in there with another killer. Zhang Ming Yang would definitely beat him too. But Hill might even lose to Ozdemir. Like, he was a bit rubbish, isn't he? Like, a bit sloppy, mid-light heavyweight. Fucking missed it all, yeah. Lucky we didn't miss anything. And you know what sucks? Before the card started, I went back through my picks because I was like, I've got too many decisions. I like changed one, changed one, and it was just Decision City. I went and changed the Naimov fight. I had Naimov by decision, went and changed it by KO 40 minutes before the card started because I was like, nah. Pretty sure I'm the only person to pick KO on Tapology Group. No, there was one more. There was one more who said it, who picked him, I'm pretty sure. Unless you've just looked through a lot, then maybe you're right. Career comeback for Roundtree incoming. Stuffs book nerd Yuri in his locker. Yeah, I reckon he beats Yuri. You open YouTube before the co-main to see if you're alive. Albanelli is a Psy-pop? What the fuck does that mean? But yeah, he looks shit. But then that guy looked pretty good too. Yeah, we just found out Alban's mid. I want to see Gustafsson versus Ko next. Yeah, that would be alright. Gustafsson loses that one, probably. That Korean guy looked sick. Like he's good everywhere. He looked good on the feet, and then he looked good on the ground too. And he's a Sambo world champion, that guy. Like, what fucking those Dagestanis are sick at. I woke up at 4:30 a.m. and saw a woman fighting and went back to sleep. Woke up around 8-ish and Fizz was walking. Good timing. Yeah, that was a stupid pick. I don't see a Tapology thing. That was a stupid pick by me. Fiziev just too fast, too good. And I said, like, Bahamut has been good, but he lost to Klein. Such a similar matchup. I should have just gone off that thinking, rather than Bahamontes is 27. You know, he's really good now. He's in his prime. This one here, 2 months ago. Right under this one, there's the group. Yeah, I watched the first 3 rounds. And then Khalil dropped him a couple times, and I was like, and then I looked on Instagram, because I was like, all right, Khalil's probably got this. Let me go look on Instagram. See, he won by UD, and I just turned it off. So I didn't watch round 4 and 5. I just watched the first 3, and I was like, yeah, Khalil's got this. He's chewed up that leg. That leg was toast instantly. And he dropped him a couple times in round 3. Actually, he nearly got the round 3 KO. Seaman, I put him by KO in round 3. The only rounds he dropped him was that round. But I said he could have got a decision. I should have done decision. Because I was thinking a slow technical bout where they both respect each other's power and it's low output. I said that shit. I said that could happen. And then also when you think about it, like Pereira and Yuri finished him, and he's got a pretty good chin. Like Khalil's not a Pereira Yuri type finisher. People forget, man. I'm pretty good at that. During the scorecards, Hill looked mad salty when he heard 50-45 from 2 judges. Yeah. Well, he lost. He definitely lost. I don't blame Fiziev for having a not so exciting fight. He had a tricky opponent. Yeah, that was a technical one. And I honestly reckon like Fiziev didn't like look amazing. Oh, it's 11-11. Make a wish, everyone. Make a wish, guys. Like Bahamontes, I thought he could have won, like with some adjustments. Like stop. All right, just some fucking losers spam me. Like, stop looking for guillotines and submissions off your back every time. Like, you're not just some submission artist all of a sudden just because you submit one guy. And he was doing good with the jab and stuff, but throwing way too many wheel kicks. Way too many wheel kicks and head kicks. Just a wheel kick every 5 minutes. It was fucked up. I was like, God, you're doing too much. How about the 29 scorecard for part? Yeah. Yeah, that ended up being a shit pick. In round 1, I was like, let's go. Ismail looks way faster and sharper. But it also, in round 1, looked like he wasn't going to be able to keep it up. But yeah, that's crazy. Fucking. And Park looked good. Looked way better than he did in the Meniz one. I knew Rountree would get it done. Hill is washed. Yeah, Hill is probably a bit washed now. By the way, you told me under 1.5 wheel kicks. There were 7 of them. Yeah, did I go under? Yeah, maybe I did. Maybe I did. No, you're not. What did I say? What did I say there? Porter, that you were replying to. He had to make it a dogfight. That style matchup between Fiziev and Ilya would be so fucking sick. Yeah, that would be a good fight. Yeah, I don't know why I would say under. There was 100 of them. You reckon Fiziev beats Hooker? Yeah. Yeah, just way faster than him. Way faster. And I thought Bahamontes would, like, definitely beat Gaethje. But then, like, does Gaethje just piece up Bahamontes and beat him? Man, I really don't rate Gaethje, but he I don't know. So weird. But I feel like Bahamontes was too tall. Like, he had to get close to Gaethje, and it was just, he was too tall. I think Alex's next fight is his retirement fight. He's 38 in a couple days, and he's taking time to get... Well, Usman's 38. Usman was 38. He still got it. He's still doing the damn thing. But yes, now we move on. He does kick so fast. Fiziev, yeah. Would you Fiziev against Gamrot in a rematch? Yeah. 3-rounder? Or... Yeah, I would. Just way better on the feet. And his takedown defense is so solid and explosive. Seems like those short motherfuckers are the worst. Yeah, McDessie, the fast guys. Faster than him. And a 3-rounder. You know what? If I just put that Gaethje performance aside, I should have picked Fiziev. And I did have him in more bets. But that was stupid. But then Bahamontes was 27. I was like, maybe this guy's just a young buck. And he's the real deal. He did all right. My boy Tofik is owed a favour by the UFC. Which striker in the top 40 of the lightweight division should he face next to make a fun fight? Like Matt Frivola. Oh, Matt Frivola versus Tofik. Give him a layup. Tofik versus Dribbly. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. I thought he was actually going to do all right when it first started for the first minute. 10 pounds weight miss was crazy. Yeah. Or by 170. Yeah, he's a solid guy. Drew Dober. Yeah, that'd be good. I'm pretty sure they both switch dances about 80 times each. Yeah. Yeah, Bahamonda's just spamming the fucking switch dance button. Spamming R3 over and over again. A bit disappointing. Shouldn't have picked him. But it's alright. Two main events back to back. Let's get a streak going. Let's get a streak. And it felt good to get the main event right. You know, that's the one that people care about. And it would have been so good to get the Rizvan one right. You know, then I could have put that down as a good card. You know, getting the featured fight. Everyone thought Blades was going to easily beat him. You picked Oralby? Yeah, picked Oralby by decision. Picked Nazim, and I worried about him, which made sense, seeming Big Ank Trader. Big Ank Trader, what does that mean, Paradox? I'm not a fan of Big Ank. Will Jubilee ever Chad King Trader? Oh, him. Colby Covington. Ricky Dyson, hi. Will Jubilee ever get a win? Yeah, he'll get a win. Do you go from 1K to 2K in a week? No, I didn't. No, it took a long time, like a couple months. Like a month or a bit. That would be awesome. Yeah, if you know anyone. What's your body count? Probably like 1, 2, none. No, probably none. Probably none, eh? Just nah. How are you? Doing good, Ricky Dyson. Hold on. Giving me older counts. That wasn't a good look for Nazim, in my opinion. He should have taken care of his opponent way easier. No, I don't know. Oh, no, he's not at all. I got 4 subs this week. Went from 1 to 5. We cooking, boys. Nice. The fuck you mean, probably? Well, just none, then. Motta is tough, Diego Lopez. Yeah, I said that Motta was going to give him trouble. Are you a virgin? Well, that's what that would mean, Uncle Rozzy, if you've got none. Tofik versus Motta would be dope. Yeah, they could do that. The way Nazim throws scares me. He's going to get figured out one day. I think he throws all right. But yeah, he's maybe a bit slow. Like, Borshev was doing work with him as well. And Motta was doing a little bit of work with him, gassed himself out, beating him up. I thought he was over there. Nazim versus Ignacio. Yeah, that's pretty good. They could do that. And Nazim hasn't lost in the UFC, so they should honestly give him someone. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. Nazim gets into brawls too much, yeah. His fights are all bangers. Most of the shots weren't landing on his chin, in my opinion. He did. Yeah, it looked like he was just letting him gas out for a bit. But then it looked like, okay, no, he's actually hurt. Tom Aspinall, he didn't fight for a year. He's hot. Yeah. Where has Aspinall been? Knocks out Blades and then sits on his fucking throne? So bullshit. Blades has already got back in there and robbed someone, you know? Exactly right, Neanderthal. That's a great point. Aspinall just been sitting out like a bitch after his Blades win. Like, come on, that was the first round finish. You took no damage. Get back in there, pussy. God, I hate that, man. He's a fun fighter. Don't think he'll make it far. Yeah, that is a good resume. Borshev, he's got good, respectable names. Borshev, all that fun guys. McKinney, Motta, yeah, and Motta's a good win. Like, beat Tom Nolan. Hey, at least Jones didn't beat Kane's record for longest reigning. Oh, that's clutch. I hope they did that on purpose. They're like, we're making sure we've got a decision. You're not having some bullshit record. I feel like Ignacio would catch him similarly to how he did to Torres. Nazim, yeah, it's a close one. I thought he was trying to gas out Motta too. Motta has been known to gas out. Nazim has a good high guard. He kept leaving his chin in the air though. Yeah, it was a banger, wasn't it? And did you see? They got fight of the night, 50K each, and then they handed out 2 performance bonuses to Nazim and Motta. So they both got 100K. No one else got anything. Oral by first round sub, go home. Go home, which is pretty cool. Motta got 100K for that shit. They both got 100K. I thought the Jones news would be announced next week, not during Baku. Yeah, a bit weird. Motta got the big bag for losing. Yeah. So that's clutch. Just such a bad card, and then they put on such a show. They're like, nah, 100K for those boys. Can't get a bonus because he missed. Oh yeah, he missed weight. Yeah, there you go. You see, Dana said they gonna do twice the amount of fight because of the new TV deal. Like what, 20 weeks or 10 fights? Or 10 fights on these cards instead of 5. Did you see, I don't know if I've been live since then. I was live for a little bit last night, but I don't know if everyone was here. Rebecca still hasn't fought since the Oral fight officially lost in my boom. 10 fights on Contender Series. Oh, wow. Fucking that's a lot, though. That's a lot. But 10 fights, damn. Book. Rebecca fighting Chris Duncan. Yeah, he's got a fight signed. I thought he did. Yeah, so settle down, Colby Covington. He's fighting Chris Duncan. So that's good enough. Yeah, my name more like 8, but that would be dope in my opinion. Yeah, 10's maybe a bit much. I was keen for the Contender Series because I was like, there's no way I'm going to burn out if I go live for them. Just straight 5. Yeah, but yeah, it's always weird when like someone lays someone out and then the guy that gets laid out comes back before the guy. Or, you know, Orabai had his face hanging off. But what do you think about this one? Not bad. Borjas versus Sumadwerji. Now, just before anyone says it, I think I'll go Kevin Borjas there. He's got fast hands. Got real fast hands. Seems explosive, but Sumadwerji could get that done. It's pretty close. But I'm going to go Borjas. I think he's 28 as well. Only lost to Josh Van and Alessandro Costa. Where is Alessandro Costa? As well. I like that guy. And then we've got C-Rod versus Andre Philly. Pretty cheeky. C-Rod should hopefully get that done. I presume you do not like female fights. Nah, not really. No, not a fan. Costa was supposed to fight Matt Schnell and he disappeared. He did he? I feel like he ended up fighting Matt Schnell. Or did he get cancelled? I do maybe remember that. What is his last fight? Is it the Kevin Borjas fight? It can't be. It is. In 2024. He did BKFC or something like that. Yeah, but the girls' fight sucks. All the girls fight. All the girl fights. I would love for them to not be on the card. That's what I want. In a Mil versus Delgado, I'm going Delgado. Just went and watched his Contender Series fight again, actually, a couple days ago. But it's worrying. I can see how he will gas out because he seems like the type of guy who gasses out. But I actually reckon he'll KO him. With like a knee or something, a big step in knee. I think Nazim was the first guy who got interviewed. Everybody got Batistaed, lol. Yeah, no one got interviewed, which was pretty awesome. Pretty funny. Yeah, I'm glad that I you know, if I'm gonna miss a card, it was that one. Or like, you know, it would have been terrible. I wake up in the morning like, all right, I didn't go live, just went to sleep. What happened? And Khalil front kick KO'd someone. They didn't even give Orabai interview. Damn. That makes sense though. Well, it doesn't like he deserved one, but 100K bonuses, everyone shout the bed. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. You know, they're not going to interview the only guy who submitted the guy that is born here. Like, no one gets to interview, but all right, we got to hear from the guy that just beat your boy who doesn't even speak English. So they just did that for the crowd. Now, Orabai did Bisping wore his hat. All right, Ank's just lying to me. Thanks, Ank. Thanks, Ank, for lying. You know, I took your word as gospel there because I actually had no idea. You going with Moicano? Yeah. Gonna go pick Moicano. What's with all these mods? I ain't seen any trolls in here. Definitely there's a lot of trolls. And what do you mean, what's with all these mods? I don't know what you even mean. Casual shit? You going, what's his face? Or you calling old mate a casual for not knowing? Maybe I'm a casual for not knowing he got an interview. Who got the interview? Oh, Blade's got one for robbing someone. Yeah, Orabai did get one. Benil all day? Okay. We'll see. I reckon Moicano wins. Feel decent about that. I think he could get the takedowns as well. Like trips in the clinch with the body lock. But even be better on the feet. You just cannot trust Benil. He's got no fucking chin. No chin. He was my lock of the last year and this year now. Okay. Jamal Hill picker. So I'm feeling quite good that you're about that now. I'm glad. And I just kidding. We all get them wrong. Hey, we all get them wrong. I just got 6 from 6. Terrible, yeah, but 317. What a great time. Feeling good about that. Great style matchup for him. Josh Van opening as the fave is crazy. He's the underdog now, I'm pretty sure. But he's 100% going to win. I hope a lot of people pick Roy Val. I hope you pick Roy Val, Larry. Have fun getting that one wrong, buddy. Old mate wins for sure. Bad style matchup. Wait, who are we talking about? Benil versus Renato? Yeah, maybe. But then, like, Renato could maybe just kickbox with him on the feet. Could maybe sting him in round 2 and wobble him with a punch. Like, is Benil really going to wobble Renato? I just cannot trust Benil. And Gamrot's like a double leg kind of guy where it's Renato's like trip in the clinch. Would you pick Gamrot to KO Benil? Nowadays? Yeah, if they rematch, I probably would go Gamrot. How old is Benil? He's like 30. Oh, no, wait, he's actually a little bit younger than Moicano. Benil was controlling Prime Charles. What, for 2 minutes? For a minute before he got head kicked and finished and KO'd? I'm confused. He had a moment of success with him? You're forgetting something. Renato Moicano knocked down Prime Makhachev. He knocked down. He'd scramble up even if Moicano does get some takedowns. But I reckon Moicano has better control than Gamrot. Like, once it hits the mat, it's going to be tough titties. Van all day, but crazy that Roy Val is literally ranked number 1. It's extremely short notice for Van, and he's still opened as a fave. That's because they know. They're not stupid. 40 quid, are you mad? Is a hot dog sandwich. What? He did knock down Islam. I was just joking, but okay, if you want to take that. He did knock him down, but like, he had a little moment where he fell over. And if you watch that clip back, he comes in like an idiot. And yeah, Armin has way better striking than Moicano. Yeah, he does. Armin and Charles do. Yeah, but I think I don't know. It's a weird one, but yeah, I'm not picking Benil. I might trust this Jackson guy. I've got no idea who the fuck he is. No, I might just go dumbass then. I'm picking Janata, and he's actually not a big as underdog as I thought. I'm gonna go Janata, Jackson McVeigh. No idea who the fuck that is. So that's so annoying that they have to make us pick that one. Like, I'm putting my reputation at risk for a pointless fight. Jamal Hill got rubbed, yeah. Or if Moicano's KOs him on the feet, then he generally should retire because Moicano's striking sucks. McVeigh to beat Bulmas straight out of jail, 500k bond. But he needs this win. Delgado beats Emil. I feel decent about that one. I'm a big Delgado fan. I think it's like similar to the Gomez fight, but Delgado's got like 10 times more power. And I think I'll go McKinney. Hermanson wins. Tracy. Oh, Talbot's on the main card. What? Roy Val Van. Moicano's the featured fight? What happened to this shit? What happened to this? What happened to that? Yeah, Costa Kopylov. I thought it was a little bit better. I thought we had another one. Never mind. That main card for International Fight Week, that's a shit main card. That is so weak. But man, I want to pick Talbot. Tom just got handed the championship. Anyone else think that's kind of lame? Are you trying to like rage bait people? No. Scrapped, yeah, it's at 318 now. Smith already 2,000, yeah, value. Oh, look, got a couple. Strickland's burner, Black Eli Black. Topuria versus Armin is going to be a good fight. That will be a decent fight one day if it happens. Who knows? Probably will. A 9-1 overrated prospect on the main card coming off a loss. Is crazy, yeah. Doesn't deserve to be on a main card, but it is a banger at the same time. But yeah, we shouldn't have to pay to watch Talbot, who just lost to Barcelos, and Felipe Lima, who's like, you know, good, but yeah. They should have made Talbot versus Wellmaker. Yeah, that would have been sick. That would have been a sick fight. But this basically is that. You know, two young prospects, bangers, but Wellmaker's better. Talbot versus Cody Garbrandt. Yeah, that would have been good. John Zapus, Wellmaker Yanez. Stole that off Guru, Steeler. No, I reckon Wellmaker Simon. Wellmaker Simone. I didn't even know that's how it works. Like, fighting for the championship is more respectable. Yeah, but he couldn't. He couldn't do it. He couldn't fight for the belt, Matt. John didn't let him. John didn't let him fight. What could he have done? He's got no choice but to get it this way. And also, just on that John thing, what a weirdo, what a lame guy. Like, he could have retired in the cage after knocking out Stipe, and he would have gone down with so much more respect and dignity. But instead, he drags it out for not like 9 months, makes the whole fan base hate him, and then dips. 2 years Tom waited? Did he wait 2 years? I don't think it's been 2 years since his Blades fight. Let me go see. He waited ever since the Blades fight. That's what you can say. What's next for Sugar Sean? I reckon Rob Font. I know that might not make sense. Now, he fought last year. He waited not even a year. Not even a year did he wait. 11 months. But nearly a year. That's even embarrassing in itself. He almost held up his whole career for a year. What's next for Sugar Sean? Yeah, true. He must have thought UFC would let him fight Alex afterwards because he'd retire. True. Maybe that's why. Yeah, he still was fishing for the Pereira one, but then Pereira went and lost. And then he's like, fuck, now I'm stuck. True, but gosh. They could have done Tom versus Jones in MSG 2023. When they were looking to do the Stipe one. Yeah, but John just didn't want it, which I don't blame him. If I was 38 and Dana, the boss, already said I was the GOAT, but then people were, really wanted me to fight this one new guy who was 30, and I couldn't see from my own eyes, holy shit, that guy's a beast. Well, fucking oath you wouldn't fight him. But maybe if you were the greatest of all time and the baddest man on the planet, you would fight him. Maybe I'm just looking at it from my bitch point of view. Interim only exit if champs can't fight right now. But remember, guys, John can pop up and show us at any time. I mean, I didn't know if you're interim, you get the champ belt if something happens. I thought interim just meant you're next. Yeah, that is what happens. I think, yeah, 100%. 100%, that's what happens. Only exit if champ can't fight right now. And it's even different in Tom's case because we all knew, like, he should be the champ, and this is what he's waiting for. Islam, Sean Brady versus Shavkat 5 rounds co-main for the December card. No, I reckon I seen something that they're working on Strickland Izzy. So maybe that's not co-main worthy, or do you reckon it would be co-main? Islam, JDM main event, co-main. No, I don't want it for 5 rounds again, actually. They have to do it for 3 rounds. So maybe something else as the co-main. Umar Volk. But probably not. Izzy Strickland 5 rounds? Hope so. Hope not. Nah, 3 rounds this time. Give Izzy a better chance. And I don't want to see that shit for 5 rounds. It was boring as fuck the first time. I reckon it will be funner this time, but nah. No. Don't put that 5 rounds again, please. But 3 rounds opens up the main card. Remember how sometimes some of the funner fights would open up the main card? Like Chandler Gaethje opened up that main card. Actually, I think he did for Trevor Whitman's sake, so we could get ready for the Rose fight later. Like Gaethje Chandler opened up the main card, and then after that it was Billy Q versus Shane Burgos or something. That's why I reckon like Izzy Strickland opened up the main card, and then something a bit weaker behind it. Izzy schools Strickland. I reckon Izzy beats him. I'm gonna pick Izzy to beat Strickland. The guy that came out against Dricus and Imavov, you know, coming forward, looking to land strikes, he beats him. I reckon it was just, you know, he just knocked out Pereira against the cage. He's watched Pereira KO Strickland on the back foot. I don't think it was a fluke. No, I don't think it was a fluke. But I reckon a different approach, and Izzy beats him. And then he watched Pereira knock him out on the back foot, and Izzy came out there like, I'm gonna knock this guy out. I'm gonna catch him on the back foot. But if he went out there, like, because Dricus set the tone, heaps of active. What's he gonna do? Come forward, leg kick, body kick, head kick, mixing it up a lot. Like, he can do exactly what Dricus did, especially if he's a 3-rounder. And then Strickland's not going to drop him. I know he did drop him, but, like, he's probably not. Izzy, come forward. Did you watch the Imavov fight? Where he was, like, coming forward the whole time? I hope they do Aspinall versus Garn. It's a lot easier to land clean on. What, are you, like, helping me now? I hope they do Aspinall versus Garn in Paris. Garn is like 2-0 by KO over there. It'd be interesting, okay. Yeah, but he fought Tai Tuivasa and Spivak. But yeah, he is. That's something. Yeah, the fight where he got KO'd. DDP is, what one? What one? John the Goat. Strickland Yeah, I reckon Izzy definitely wins. Oh, yeah, the Imavov one, yeah. The fight where he got KO'd. Yeah, he was doing really well. And then he got clipped by a good shot because Imavov's a machine. But, hey, Strickland beat Imavov. So maybe I'm just underrated Strickland. But I reckon rematch. I've been thinking this for a while. That Strickland comes out and beats him. Strickland is a master at not getting hit clean. He's good at checking leg kicks. But Dricus was coming forward, body kick, head kick, just throwing way more, and just Strickland just didn't have an answer for it. 3-rounder, Izzy can do that. Izzy can come forward, body kick, leg kick. Izzy was backing up that whole time, barely through in that first one. Strickland is a one-trick pony. DDP enters the room. Yep, DDP's the man. Everyone knows it. Read it and wait. DDP put Strickland in his place for the second fight. Yeah, DDP is a lot easier to land on. It's an easy style matchup for someone so technical. Like, Izzy, it's an easier one. Izzy's one. Like, Izzy had a better time with DDP than he does with Strickland. Any technical striker is going to land clean on DDP. I was hoping Khalil got a leg kick TKO. I knew he chopped the legs up badly. Yeah. Yeah, he did. He chewed those legs up. He did. I got it right. Let's go. That's back-to-back main events. I'm getting a streak on. And a lot of people picked heel, so I was hoping I got that one right. Good morning. And Heel's on a fucking 3-fight skid against the guys he all talk shit about. In your face, Heel. Honestly, in your face. Heel looked worse than I thought. Yeah, he just looks mid now. Hey, he's just a mid-light heavyweight, like Alonzo Manifield level, almost. Volkan Ozdemir type level. Credit to him, the tough son of a bitch. Yeah, he's tough. Khalil has leveled up. Yeah, and Khalil's gotten better. Beyond wash, can't wait to fade Rountree in the future. Yeah, and Khalil's better too. You know, he's on a run. He looked good against Pereira. It wasn't just like lightning in a bottle. Like, he's fast. He's fast and he's technical. He's got it all. But just wanted to show you for before. I heard that you like the bad girls, honey. Is that true? Colby Covington's burner. I had Volkov by KO. I had Cap, KO round 3. Picked Austin Lane to beat Justin Tuffer. Bad pick. But when it came to the main event, well, I had Strickland. And I had him via decision. I just thought he would be able to outstrike him. I really did. His hands drop everybody. And Hill drops his hands. And he'll be dropping his hands. 65? Oh, mine must have dropped off after last night. I was at 67%. How are you? With a couple laughing faces. And the superstition continues. Everyone who beats Yuri loses their next fight. Yeah, true. Thanks for that stat that you threw at me. That gave me a bit of confidence. Confirm for me that the only reason he'll ever beat Glover was because Glover was washed at that point. Yeah, that's what I'm starting to think as well. Maybe not washed, but like that was just a perfect style matchup. Like Glover's not really that good on the feet, and Hill is a real solid boy to take down. But like these real technical, kickboxers on the feet, they're better than Hill. Who's Hill really beat other than Glover? Who's not that good on the feet? Johnny Walker, Jimmy Crew, bums. Thiago Santos, bums. But you could say the same about Khalil. But now, like Jacoby probably would have schooled Hill, and everyone reckons Khalil's so shit for that one. Jacoby probably would have schooled Hill back in the day in 2022. Hard to come back the same from that. What did that guy just delete? Forgetting he had an Achilles injury. Yeah, he hasn't won since. And he's looked so slow and sloppy, just a flat-footed mid-light heavyweight. I reckon Rakic beats him. You reckon Rakic beats him? Rakic probably beats him. Blachowicz beats him. Blachowicz schools Jamal Hill. Schools him. Olberg probably schools him. He has a razor close fight with Ozdemir. Reyes? What does Jamal Hill do to Reyes? I don't know. That's a closer one, because if he lands on Reyes, he might be able to hurt him. But Reyes probably just fucks Hill up. And Reyes is a southpaw as well, same as Rountree. Give him Walker again. Yeah, let's rebuild his confidence. Before their fight, Khalil and his last 3 wins were, yeah, that's why I not backtracked, but I said, yeah, you could say the same about Khalil. Jacoby for Khalil and Glover, Thiago Santos and Walker, how they dudes in the top of 205. Well, there's just no... Yeah, they haven't fought like a none of those guys, Hill or Khalil, they haven't beat a Blachowicz. They haven't schooled a Volkan Ozdemir, got past a Rakic. They've honestly beaten bums. They're frauds of the division. Like, they've got no good wins. Did you guys not pick Glover for that fight with Hill? Yeah, I did. I picked Glover to take him down. I thought for sure Thiago Santos is ragdolling him. Not ragdolling him, but if Thiago Santos is landing takedowns, and Glover just did what he did against Yuri, absolutely. He mounts him. He mounts him and finishes him. I got upset. Hamdi lost. My knees were looking cooked at the start. All right, God. It feels like you're trying to rage bait me. You're even bringing up Mo Usman's knees. Like God. I've got fucking annoyed about people talking about Kamaru Usman's knees. And he's like, man, and Mo's knees are cooked. Olberg vs. Hill would be a good one. Yeah, it'd be a decent fight. Olberg probably definitely wins. Stuffed the takedowns. It's a better matchup for Hill than it was for Yuri, yeah. But we just watched Hill get taken down by Santos. So I don't know. He just went 4 rounds with Santos, getting hit. Remember, he was like laid out on the floor after round 4. Like him and Santos just went to war. And then Yuri was such a beast at the time, and I was like, look what Glover just did. But maybe that was just one too many wars, that one he had with Yuri, which he did get finished in round 5, so bloody 42. Hill has no martial definition. It's kind of crazy. That shit was overstated. Yeah, people have been saying that for years. Is Jones retired? He's gone. He's gone. Aspinall's the champ. I don't even know if Hill beats Manyfield right now. Yeah, I know. He's that level. That's what we found out. He is just a mid-light heavyweight. Zhang Mengyang runs past him. All these... Rakic would have schooled him, probably. Rakic schools him at range. Blachowicz, masterclass. Like, if him and Blachowicz got booked for a 3-rounder, like 30-27 Blachowicz, I don't know, his boxing still looked decent. His legs were compromising. Khalil hits very hard. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. But nah. Most Alonso's boxing is decent. I don't know. Who did Alonso just beat? Umar Sy. Yeah, maybe that's who he should fight. Imagine not fighting for like 20 mil. I think UFC probably did offer that for. But imagine having a legacy where a lot of the hardcore fans call you a drug cheat, bitch, but a lot of the mainstream casual audience think you're the greatest ever. Would you fight your toughest test at the end of your career and ruin it all, ruin your whole career? Well, I get why you wouldn't do it, but then he's a bitch as well. Because if you were the baddest man on the planet and the greatest of all time, and then the way he talks about Tom, he's been tapped out twice. Here today, gone tomorrow, easy. It does nothing for me. He talks about him like it'd be an easy one, and that's why he wouldn't do it. But if you're so easy, oh God. And he reckons it would do nothing for him, which is so bullshit. Like he'd be the greatest of all time if he beat Tom Aspinall. I wouldn't even care about drug tests. If he beat Tom and someone said, "Hey, what about the drug test?" I'd be like, "I don't even care. I don't care." He beat Tom Aspinall when he was 38. When he's 38, he took on like a 31 in his prime Tom Aspinall. He beat everyone in a minute, and he finished him or beat him. That'd be such an insane win. He'd have my utmost respect. But, everyone said that he's got such good fight IQ, hence why he knows, I probably should fight. He'll expose even more now. Anyone who could throw a leg kick has a way to beat him. Yeah, chewed up those legs. Why are we acting like Khalil doesn't have the best leg kicks in the division damn near? Colby Covington's talking from a point of view of someone who picked Khalil and got proven right. But really, he's seen the light now. Jones fought every guy in his prime, but they're all 38. Yeah, true, yeah. Like I'm saying, I get not fighting them at the end of your career, fighting the younger guy. But that's what everyone did against John when he was coming up. They all fought the younger guy. But it was a bit different because he got the belt when he was 23 and he was just a phenom that you couldn't deny. And then everyone that fought him, all the older guys that fought him, like DC, that's to get the belt. That's to get the belt. Of course, you're going to fight the younger guy to get the belt. Yeah, did shit on picks. Did shit. I did okay. Did okay. Got the first two. Usman and Ulanbekov by decision. Those are good. Then I did terrible there. Everyone got those two wrong. Not everyone, but you know what I mean. This was a bad pick. This one didn't see coming. Kuniev got robbed. Should have picked Fiziev. Did okay, honestly. And I had this by decision. I changed it. And then these guys finished each other. And then Khalil. KO round 3. And this is the round he dropped him in. So it was good. Elliott was a shocker. Yeah, that was unexpected. But that guy's super good too at the same time. As soon as he came out, he's like, just sung you. And I'm like, oh no, it's over. Didn't expect Alban Elliott to lose like that. Hope it was just an off night and not a fraud check because he looked terrible. Yeah, but now I'm thinking like, Alban was always mid. He was always mid. Like Basil Hafez, he beat him. He beat him. His Contender Series fight was like eye-opening. And then who else has he beat? Like, he's just opened my eyes like, no, Alban Elliott was never good. He was never going to be, he wasn't like one of these Jack Dellas coming up or Michael Morales. Preston Parsons, Val Woodburn. Like, you look at fucking Alban's career and we're like, God, what were we thinking? But then how am I supposed to know about that Sung Hyuk Ko guy? Even though he's a combat Sambo world champion. The first ever Korean Sambo world champion. So I did know about his grappling. But I thought Alban was a grappler. I thought, this guy's not going to be able to grapple with Alban. Alban beats him on the feet. But then the guy came out with this stance, and I'm like, oh no, Alban does not beat him on the feet. He doesn't beat him anywhere. And he beat this guy, fraud checked this 9-0 guy, Igor Cavalcanti, who's actually a pretty good prospect himself. 11-1, they're all finishes. And he's finished 2 guys since losing to the Ko guy. And I thought, oh, this was just all first round finishes. Actually an insane career. And this is who Sung Hyuk Ko beat on the Contender Series to get into the UFC. First round, rear naked. KO first, KO first, KO, KO first. Another sub in the first. KO, KO. All first rounders, and then Ko fraud checked him. And I was like, nah, that's just a relentless Brazilian finisher who, if he doesn't get the finish, he's toast. But really, no, he beat someone who's a fucking beast, and he is a beast himself. And then that guy's gone back to just finishing people in the first round. Actually, they're all bums, though. 13 and 7, 25 and 21. But still, that's pretty good. Koreans up, big pipe. And they have the same stance. Do they train together? The Ko guy and Jusung Yu? Because I swear they have the same stance. If Ilya versus Islam happens, I think Ilya will catch him. Same. Ilya got hyped for being on Guru's Twitter podcast. Yeah. But not really. He was good. And he got hyped for flatline KOing the guy that JDM didn't KO. You know, I was like, Alban's good. And Alban was 27 years old. You know, he's a prospect, I thought. He was pretty good. And he looked better every time. I've got a feeling Paddy beats Ilya. Terrible feeling. Terrible feeling. Don't trust that feeling. Throw that in the bin. None of them leg kick as hard as Khalil, so he would just tank them. Not going to beat him with just leg kicks. You know what? Khalil probably beats Yuri. Probably just bang, leg kicks him instantly as soon as the fight starts. Yuri trying to flow state, stick out his weird jab. Bang, and Yuri's back on the ground, getting up again. Guru ruined Cameron Simon now, yeah. Just know, anyone who Guru starts to be friends with, cut him out. Paddy's probably going to lose. Paddy beats Charles. He could. Paddy's got a chance in all of these fights. But then, you know, I think he loses them at the same time. But he could win. He's got the style where he could win. He could just... But no. Yuri would bang Khalil. Yuri's a madman, the true force of nature. And Bryce Mitchell, yeah, Bryce is done. Honestly, there's not a worse guy Bryce could have fought going down to bantamweight. In a 3-rounder, he's going to get schooled on the feet or just submitted if he try. What is he supposed to do? What is he supposed to do against Saeed? He can't win. Who win? Let's do another one. Let's do another little Polachino. Let's put Josh Van and Brandon Royval in a poll. Joshua Van, Brandon Royval. They set up Bryce for failure, yeah. Weird, just weird. A weird matchup. He's got no chance. So annoying about Kuniev. Well, I reckon Kuniev definitely would have beat to Waldo. Probably beat to Spivak. Like, his striking looked good and his cardio was good. He was just good. He was just a good heavyweight. Finally, we have like another good heavyweight in the division. But instead, he's not coming off a win against Blades. He's got to like fucking rebuild. So shit. I hope Van wins, but I'm going to pick Royval because it feels like a safer pick. But is it the right pick? You know, that we're not picking on safeness. We're trying to get him right. Joshua Van definitely wins. Fucking Khalil fanbase here or what? Are you guys serious? There is no chance Khalil beats Yuri. You can't say there's no chance. What the fuck are you saying? What are you saying? We both just watched them fight Pereira and Hill. They both got the same last two opponents, and Khalil did way better in both occasions. You could honestly say, even though I know Yuri got the knockout, but Khalil wasn't getting fucked up like Yuri was in round 2, getting caught. Like, Khalil was like pretty in control of that fight. So I don't know how you can say that. It being a good matchup for Van, yeah. And also, Royval, he's just been fighting these grapplers. I'm super confident. Colby Covington, you pick Van. You pick Van with my confidence. And if he somehow loses, I've let you down. I've let you down as a predictor. You should unsubscribe and definitely just never watch again. Because I really feel it. I really feel Van wins. I reckon he probably knocks him out too. I kind of thought Kuniev had pillow hands. His job was to KO Blades and he didn't. God, you just can't win. But yeah, he didn't have the biggest power. But he beat him up. He landed good. Tom said first, Jones retired. Yep. I might, but I've been doing that too much lately. Picked Hill like a REIT. What have you been doing too much lately? What, trusting me? I just said to trust me. And now you said, what do you mean you've been doing that too much? Yuri via full retard mode. I am back. Oh, the treehouse is back. Yeah, but I knew Khalil was a safer pick. Yeah. Yeah, he ended up being the underdog, weirdly. The odds were even. That crazy in hindsight, like, that was even. Like, Jamal Hill should have been like $3. But obviously, it's way easier to say in hindsight. But yeah, Just didn't look good. Who won? Khalil did. Khalil won. And I am about to put on an all-time streak of main event predictions. Starting with 2. But 2 good ones as well. Even fight, Khalil. Big underdog in Usman, tick. Nobody gives a single fuck about Job anymore. Things not looking good for Hill. What's next for him? Alonzo Manyfield or Volkan Ozdemir, Zhang Mingyang, Bogdan Guskov if he beats Nikita. I got Khalil at plus 108. Crazy, I know. He had good odds. Good odds for him. Ko had some good odds too. The Korean Tyson. I know when I woke up and seen both the girls lost, I was like, oh no. This is not a good night. I was confident in those girls. I was real confident in Melissa Mullins. Can't believe she fucking lost. She barely even shot. I still think Reyes is chinny. Hill Reyes would be a good one. Yeah, that'd be close. Because I still wouldn't trust Reyes if he got landed a clean punch on. But I'd pick him. Reyes should outstrike him, but Hill could land something that puts him down, possibly, yeah. Honestly, they should get rid of the downed opponent rule. Anyway, it just slows it down. Yeah, I don't like it. I wish Ismail Nurdiev could have kneed him in the face there and done shit. I think Khalil decision was plus 900. Yeah, I was thinking about the Khalil decision. I was going to change it, but I didn't. John Jones needs to retire. Nobody wants to see. He has. He has, Jason. He has retired. It's official. It's over. Come on. That's why it's in the thumbnail. It's done. It's done. Then there's a new champion, and his name is... Bro hasn't heard the good news. I know, yeah. You know what? Hill Reyes actually should happen next. Because Hill always seems to get right back in there when he loses anyways. So it's not like, nah, he needs to recover. Like, he'll probably sign a fight. Hill Reyes, that'd be such a banger. And so like Hill to get right back in there against the next guy. People act like Reyes is back. Nah, dude, he's just facing good style matchups. Nah, come on. Come on. He pulled back, wham, on Nikita Krylov, first round, lays him out. Lays him out by a slick pullback counter. You know, Jamal Hill is never doing that. Khalil Rountree doesn't do that. Yuri does it. But yeah, I didn't think he was back after the first 2, but after that last one, yeah, that looks slick. Even doesn't matter who he did it to. Even though Krylov is insane to do it to. Krylov has never been KO'd. And he just... Hill actually kind of does, to be honest, lol. Just not a pullback counter. He like caught Jimmy Crute and they both throw at the same time. That was slick. I don't know. He ain't doing that. Reyes not prime anymore, but still... Yeah, not prime, of course. Like, I don't trust his durability, but his eyes and his reflexes, I reckon that's just the same. Mate, you see Trump bombed Iran? No. Heard Islam's moving up weight. Like, why? Is he ducking Ilya? Jason Abrams, are you like, what, 5 years, 3 months in the past? Talking about Islam ducking. You don't know that Jones retired?
John Jones is officially retired. Tom Aspinall is the heavyweight champion of the UFC.
Oh.
John Jones called us last night and retired. John Jones is officially retired. Tom Aspinall.
John Jones' retirement. Dang, that was crazy, eh? Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. Free of that power jab by Span. Dropped by a jab versus Span, yeah. How did he lose to fucking Span? That is such a bad loss. Such a bad loss. And then Span's losing to Anthony Smith. Golly gosh. What an awkward retirement for him, yeah. Just over the phone on UFC Baku week, he's like, hey guys, I'm done. Oh, John, haven't heard from you in a while. Yeah, I'm done. I've just decided it. I just had a wank. Post-nut clarity's hit me, and I think I'm done. Hill 125 till I die. Big Hill. I scored it 49-46. Hill, nice. Yeah, he should have won, man. Hill is going to talk shit from his Twitter room now. I got caught. I got dominated. He got caught. Yeah, in your face, Hill. I'm glad he lost. I'm glad he lost because he said, you know, he's talking shit about Khalil, that he's not on his level. And then the UFC gave him to the 2 guys he was running his mouth about. So John Jones will return in 2027 against Derek Lewis for a quick paycheck after he blows some money. Was John watching gay porn while he cranked? No, I don't know. I don't know what he was watching. Do you think John will fight Tom? Oh. Khalil is still a nerd who fights like a puss. Yeah, he'll never be anything. He's a schmuck. Not a punch thrown and Aspinall wins by retirement. Amazing aura from Tommy Boy. It is. CM Punk will destroy John Jones in the octagon. Big facts. Oh, God. You're about to get timed out for a month. We could very well see Aspinall versus Lewis after Tom clears Garn versus Almate. Yeah, true. He might start running through that many people that we do end up seeing Aspinall versus Lewis just because it has to happen. He's like, dude, we got no one else. We got no one else. Tom's fighting every week. Tom could fight every week, and I would trust him. Taliesin Teixeira on a Sunday. Next week, he turns right back around against Lewis. Even on the same night, he could. Like, honestly, I would nearly pick him. Like, imagine he had to fight all 15, the whole top 15 on the same night. Like, goes in there for Almeida. Once he finishes Almeida, he gets a 20-minute breather, and then bang. He's right back in there against the next guy, Volkov. Right back there against the next guy. Tybora. All of them. He has to fight the whole top 15 in one night. I reckon he'd have a good chance. Of winning. You know, Spivak. Beat Spivak. Next guy. Because he probably just beats them in the first round. God, that would be fun. That would be so fun. For real, Khalil's still a bum. That win over Hill proved how washed Glover was when he faced Hill. Kutalaba, Pachinero, and Walker all finished and schooled Hill. All right, you're just going to hold wins that happened years ago. You know, you can't do that, Larry. He's had he went on a 5-fight win streak. Then he went 4 rounds with Pereira, and now he's just beat Hill. Like, maybe people get better. Maybe he's a little bit better. You know, you can't hold those Johnny Walker wins. That's what led you to get the main event wrong, Larry. So you're just going to keep getting it wrong if you just if Khalil versus Yuri gets made, Larry, yeah, but Walker finished him, so nah, I'm going Yuri. And it's like, you just did that. You just said that. You can't keep doing that. Still don't rate him yet. Yeah, but I rate him as just like a high-level light heavyweight. Like him versus Rakic, I don't know who to pick. Maybe he beats Rakic by decision. Him versus Volkanovski probably beats him. Him Yuri is a tough fight. Him versus Yuri is a tough fight. Him Olberg, like he's good. He's high level. None of the fucking light heavyweights are good. Like Olberg is the next guy in, and he's not even amazing. You don't see any of them and be like, wow, that guy's amazing. God, light heavyweight is just the weakest division. He's not great, but he's hard to beat because of how hard he hits. Yeah, and he's technical. Good defense. Good leg kicks. Took 3 rounds to finish Smith. Oh, God. Well, Smith was pretty unfinishable for a bit. Smith, he's tough. He stays tough. Larry, it's because he's a nerd. Don't think many people are just blowing him out because of that. But Smith is a legend, yeah. Exactly right. What, Lionheart? No shit, he took a little bit. And he was in control. He was a brutal finish. What happened with Connor at the bar? And you're true, Smith only good attribute is being able to take a lot of damage. Like the Reyes one, he just curled up. Who else knocked out Smith? Zhang. And you know what? I actually reckon that Khalil one kind of ruined Smith a little bit. Like, he was already ruined, but that put the nail in the coffin. Because then Reyes blew through him and Zhang instantly killed him. But he beat Ryan Spann right before that fight. Who beat Dominic Reyes. Oh, God. It's just crazy. What a crazy... Delidzi dominated Smith. Wow. After the Khalil fight. After Khalil took his soul. But he beat Vitor after that one. Which I forget. Before Khalil was very hard to finish still. Khalil with the mercy messed up Smith's side. Who do you have? Kia versus Pantoja? I've got Kia. I've got Kai France beating Pantoja. He is the pick. Gosh, how bad is Petrina? Yeah, he's terrible. He's fighting Austin Lane. He's fighting Austin Lane in 2 weeks. Kai versus Pantoja. Yeah, Kai wins. Good thing he didn't have to fight Olberg. That was an insane matchup for him. Who? Hill? Well, both of them. How bad is Bilardo? 2 L's versus Petrina? Yeah, true. Did you see? Yeah, Bilardo's bad. You know what? If they rebooked Paul Craig versus Bilardo, I think I actually might pick Paul Craig going off that last one. Bilardo's shit. And Craig was actually landing more than him. Pantoja gets knocked out. I'm going to pick him by knockout. But Kai could win a decision where he wins rounds on damage, lands better shit on the feet. You know, I can see Pantoja's face definitely opening up, him leaking and shit. Bang a big punch, maybe drops him. Similar to the Usyk fight, like Kai Francis' takedown defense and his grappling defense is just, it's the best. It's the best at that weight class. Round two. Is Kai's grappling good? It's the best. I really think his anti-grappling is the best at that weight class. Some of the best is very good. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. Like, you got to go watch these two. This one here, Roger Bontorin has his back the whole time, KOs him. This guy here takes his back, beats him. And then Roger Bontorin, I swear he just beat someone who was really good. Oh, he just beat Askar Askarov in grappling. Well, there you go. Oh, and yeah, look at that. Look at that. He beat Muhammad Makayev in grappling. In a grappling bout, Roger Bontorin. But no, Kai France sleeps him. Askar Askarov sleeps him. You click into Askar Askarov's career. Who's he beat? Oh, well, none other than Pantoja. None other than a draw than Moreno. But then you scroll up. Wait, beat Pantoja but loses to Kai France. That's how good Kai's grappling is. Roger Bontorin beats Makayev in a grappling? In a grappling? No, Kai France knocks him out. And honestly, if you watch this one, I swear he robbed him. I swear Royval robbed him. But anyways, that was close as fuck. Kai knocks him out. You know, you can't be a grappler against Kai France. You lose. People forget how good Askarov was. Yeah, he was good. He stuffed most of Askarov's takedown and that guy out grappled Pantoja. I don't know. Seems like MMA math doesn't work, mate. Well, those are just examples you have to go off, you know? You know, you asked how good his grappling is. This is how good. He knocked out this guy who out-grappled Makayev. He beat Askar Askarov, who knocked out... You know, I've got to go off something. I've got to have some reasons. I'm going to rewatch the Royval fight. The Kai France one, yeah, that probably won't help. By the way, why do you privatize your live streams? I just don't want to clog up the feed. It's not MMA math to show you proof. Yeah, that's not MMA math. But I get what you're saying. He beat Askar Askarov, maybe that. But kind of leading Benny Arman and Charles are on a different level than Moik, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm going Moicano. I read that one. Lorenzo, read my paragraph. All right, here I come. Did you see that after 5 rounds they got in each other's face and Hill was complaining like, why didn't you enter the fire more? And Khalil said, you're not easy to read. I have to protect myself. No, I didn't see that. I watched the first 3 rounds. I turned it off. I woke up this morning, watched the Oral By fight. Quick finish. Watched the Rizvan fight. Was so confident Rizvan won. I had my hand up in the air like, yes. Yes, that's so good for the multis. You know what I had in my mind? I might have won a multi now because I had Rizvan. Before I went to bed, I was like, you know what? I'm going to put Rizvan in some multis. I'm feeling good about him. He was complaining because Khalil fought smart. Yeah, classic. Don't think Moik has the power to KO Benny, and Benny can hang in the ground. I reckon once it hits the mat, if it does, Moicano's got better grappling and better control than Gamrot. And also, that's a way different Gamrot. I mean, the Benil that Gamrot fought is completely different to the one we're getting now. And he's just so chinny. So chinny. Been out for ages. Probably going to be stiff as a board as he comes in. Moicano was on a run. Subbed by Islam. I'm going Moicano. Feel good about that one. Reckon he could even just beat him on the feet. Like, Benil's probably going to come out so slow. Was stuffed most. Isn't Moicano? Yeah, Moicano's a little bit older. He's not 40, but he's like 35. I'd say Gamrot has better wrestling. But better grappling. Yeah, but he has better wrestling. But I think they shoot different takedowns. Like Moicano, that one he got Benoit with, where like he like weirdly they span around and then he tripped him, you know, and then Moicano like body locks Jalen Turner and trips him behind him. Whereas Gamrot is like double leg, single leg from range. And he's just so slow. Yeah, I'm not picking that guy. But he might win. You know, going off the... Not smokes him. I reckon he knocks him out. I'm going to say round 2, knockout. I reckon he might even just feel this one out on the feet and beat him on the feet. Better kickboxing. Beneil is still very skilled. He just has a bad chin. What kind of sucks at striking, in my opinion. Yeah, his striking's look bad. But he hurt Alexander Hernandez and then finished him. Is Dariush still ranked? Yeah. Yeah, I think he is. I think he is. But yeah, it's a tough one. I get how Beneil's got a great chance. You know, his boxing and striking's pretty underrated, Beneil's. And, you know, he is the anti-grappler with 6 scrambles. So I can see how you think he stuffs the takedowns, out-scrambles him, just beats him on the feet. Tell me BSD didn't outstrike him while blood was dripping down his face. Yeah, but he like chilled out, just started jabbing his face. I know styles and fight, but Beneil probably has a tough fight with Benoit. Probably has a tough fight where they scrap it out. Doesn't instantly take him down and mount him and smush his face. I reckon Moicano's good. He was on a run. Like, he was actually on a little bit of a run. And then ran into Makhachev on a day's notice. But before that, took down Drew Dober. Took down and KO'd Jalen Turner. I know that doesn't look the best, but Beneil struggles with these guys. Drew Dober versus Beneil Dariush. Like, oh wait, he's submitted him, hasn't he? But rematch at this point. Benoit versus Beneil. I don't know. I think Dariush is probably better than BSD, and people glaze that guy. And it's just not a good look to get outstruck by BSD after he got the 10-7. If anything, that layoff for Benny means a better chin, though. Yeah, but maybe it's just gone. But yeah, maybe he's recovered. Who do we just see took a while off? And BSD would probably KO Beneil. It's the easier matchup. Yeah, I know, different matchup. But yeah, I would maybe honestly pick Benoit to beat Beneil in a 3-rounder. Pick Jalen Turner to beat Beneil. Drew Dober maybe beats him at this point. It's Mustache. Yep, I'm here. I'm here, guys. I'm here, but I don't know. It's weird. And here's MMA math for you. Look who's Moicano beat. Alexander Hernandez. And we all remember what Alexander Hernandez did to Beneil Dariush, guys. In your face. In your face. I'm just too good. Hill got robbed. Khalil had nothing for him. All right. Settle down. Just settle down. Just settle down a little bit. Sometimes you got to settle. Sometimes people got to settle down. Who is Who is No, I just made that up. What else? What other fights are there on that card? I'm going Moicano to beat Dariush. Close fight. I'm going Van. Feel real good about that. Feel real good about Van. Very confident in him. I'd be fucking gobsmacked if Royval wins. What? It just outlands him? Like, outvolues him, outstrikes him to a decision? KOs him? Like, no. I'm going to bed, mate. See you later. Hopefully the world is blown up tomorrow. Hopefully. Out of 10 times, how many times do you think Moicano beats BSD? I don't think that fight just went perfect for him. Yeah, true. That was pretty clutch. Yeah, but I don't know. Benoit just looks so shit at the same time. Well, yeah, it's tough. Royval's a great chance. I don't think so. Delgado, Hermanson. The Talbot fight's really hard. I should maybe go Lima. Because when you think about it, Lima's pretty good at getting people to the ground, taking their back. And like, Talbot got absolutely smushed by Barcelos. Like, how can I pick him and say that that's not going to happen again? Moicano beat Bonfim before BSD and quicker? No, that didn't happen. Moicano didn't beat Bonfim. Who do you think Justin should fight next? I suppose Paddy. That should happen. But yeah, I'm picking Hermanson. Feel good about that one. Feel good about Delgado. I reckon he wins. Tracy, I suppose she has to be the pick. The Borshev-McKinney fight's tough. Real tough, but you know, I reckon McKinney could actually even sting him on the feet with something. Deniz, I reckon, definitely wins. Jacoby's a lock of all locks. Justin Danhooker, Heinz Deniz, a tough one to predict. Yeah, I'm going to go Deniz. Who's this Alvin Hines guy? Like, he's probably beat a couple fat messes You know, no one good. Finished a lot of guys. Probably isn't going to grapple. Moicano does have a win over Bonfim, lol, in the past. Oh, on the regional scene. Do you know what? That actually rings a bell. That actually rings a bell, yeah. You're right. He submitted him, didn't he? He submitted him back in like Brazil, on like the Brazil regionals. When Bonfim was like 23. Maybe at featherweight. There you go. At Jungle Fight, Renaked choked him in the first. That's pretty cool. Oh, when he was an undefeated phenom. Wow. Is it? Wow, damn, 11-0 versus 11-0. You know, I didn't know Moicano was undefeated going into the UFC. That's a sick fight. Ortega versus Moicano, both 11-0 submission guys. Heinz Sub Latu, dude that fought Navajo. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, he was a bum though, but yeah. At least he's got ground game. Wow, so all of Moicano's wins happened in the UFC. Pretty crazy. I didn't know that at all. That would have been such a banger back in the day. Like, imagine being a hardcore fan watching Ortega versus Moicano get put together. You would have been like, oh, bro, this is the one. Jones is only saying he's retiring because he's caught a new charge for a hit and run. Look it up. Really? I think Charles submitted Ilya. Well, it hasn't happened yet. But you think he submits Ilya? You think he might? Okay. Maybe he does. Bro. I don't know, but this is what I do know. I think I might leave. I think I might head off. It's been long enough now. Got a couple subs. We're nearly at the sub count of this year, 2025. Not as good as that 2-day window we had. Hopefully Lima finishes Talbot. Yeah, could re-naked him. I doubt he finishes him, really doubt it. Because even though Barcelos had his back, like, it looked like he had pretty good rear naked choke defense and stuff. And I reckon Talbot's going to be better on the feet. Still reckon. And also, you know, so many times we talk about undefeated fighters losing their O and getting better. Like, maybe this is that for Talbot. I still thought he was sick. Like, he still was flowing against Cameron Simon and landing at will, landing big bombs at will. And I know Wellmaker instantly chinned him, but Wellmaker's insane as well. I'd probably pick Wellmaker to beat Lima. I don't really rate Lima that much. Like, he's good, but it's not like, oh man, his boxing is sick. Like, he's so slick. Or man, his grappling is just, he's just like really good everywhere. He's like Gene Matsumoto. I put him in that bracket. Gene Matsumoto, like tough, ready to bang, good fast, short hooks in the pocket, but like they're not like Josh Van, where it's just where they're just slick and dipping and head movement out of the way of everything and ripping combos and they just flow state. Simon and Gamori versus Johns and Naimov. Lima wins, yeah, but you know you can't just use that. Or he's not beating anyone. Oh, look at Ilya's wins. Josh Emmett and Bryce Mitchell. Volk's beaten Holloway in this. You know, you can't just do that. You heard his interview a few days ago? Whose? Nah. You got to be more specific with that. Ilya? Yeah, I did, yeah. He guaranteed a first round knockout. Just the way, which is what I've been saying. So I liked that when I seen that. I was like, hey, that's what I've been picking, dude. I'm glad you think that. I reckon Achilles' injury played a big part in Hill being washed. Yeah, he's so slow and flat-footed. Interesting that he didn't bulk up much. Yeah, well, I seen him post his weight the other day. He's at 170-something. Talbot and Lima are the same age and both prospects, though. Yeah, I know. But when I watch Talbot, like I know he was Simon, but when you watch that Simon fight, it's like, Jesus Christ, this Talbot kid's insane. Like that knee, Simon shoots down, bang, he knees him in the face, just landing at will, landing counter shots at will. You know, Wellmakers fought Chris Matinho and Simon. You know, you could say that going into a Wellmaker fight. Look at Wellmaker's wins, but it's not the wins, it's how he looks in the wins, and he looks insane. Wellmaker does. And I really thought that about Talbot. But it's a tough fight. It's a tough fight because Lima took Naimov's back and subbed him. Lima did grappling on Miles Johns. Barcelos fucking ragdolled Talbot. Garbrandt showed us that Barcelos doesn't do that. So maybe I should go Lima. But you know, I want to believe in the man that Talbot once was. You know, and against Simon, he was going to beat everyone. He couldn't miss. He couldn't miss against Simon. But maybe Simon is just so hittable. Ali Cholik is a great fighter, and he's actually from Oz, Lorenzo. All right, let me search him up. Guy better come up here. No. What is his name? Alcoholic. Was that the joke? And then he laughs. Bah ha 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 ha. Oh, you got me, Anfel Muhammad. Oh, that's a good one, man. Alcoholic. Oh, oh my God. What's it like being in a third world country, walking 12 miles for water? Oh, Anfel Muhammad, you stinky piece of shit. Get permabanned. You got me, bro. Get permabanned, bro. Oh, God, I'll see you on the flip side, though. Oh, shit. Fuck that guy. What a fucking bastard, eh? What a bastard. Never to be seen again. Who knows if he is in a third world country, but just annoying, like be funner with it, you know? You know, like when that guy comes in, what do you think about this new girl, Dixie Normus? And then I say it, just because, like, who cares? I'm going to say the word alcoholic. You're not fucking sent some trap, and he's like, and then he laughs like that. Oh, God. Just gets me going, God. Gets me so annoyed. What did he say? Oh, he said, what do I think about the new Australian guy, Ali, last name Cholik, alcoholic from Australia. Just like some childish shit. And then he laughs. You know, if he didn't laugh like it was the funniest thing ever, and he's just pulled off the greatest heist of all time, how did I possibly fall for that one? My God. So fucking annoying. Thank you for the $2 though, Cash, my man. To him, alcohol is forbidden, so it's hilarious. Yeah, true. Oh no, brother, he said alcohol. Oh, he said alcoholic, bro. He'd get killed. Yeah, true. So funny. Oh, I made him say alcoholic. But for real, how about Bernie Gore? I don't know. Bernie. Oh, am I saying the N-word there? I can't even tell in that one. That was fucking shit. I was like, what are you even trying to get me to say there? I suppose the N-word, some possible way. Not really. Bro, it was a joke. Why did you get traumatized? Chill. Yeah. Nah, because it wasn't a joke, though. It wasn't a joke. Hey, that's real people die every day. Nah, because, like, you know, my idea of a joke and your idea of a joke are just, like, polar opposites. You know, you're a 15-year-old. I am an adult. I like eloquent jokes, well thought out jokes. You know, that time have been put in, you know? How dare you? Just how dare you, man? You never come back. Never come back, Anfel Muhammad. No, I am 19, yeah. Well, you've got the humor of a fucking 14-year-old. Rage bait successful, yeah. Yeah, God. W rage bait, like, what? Why is that a name to get W rage bait? 19 is even worse. In other words, he likes my joke. Same here, but this guy doesn't even know how fast he's... Oh, yeah, shut up. Here we go. Look what you've started, Anfel Muhammad. You've woken up all the comedians of the chat, and now we're all hitting me with our best joke. How do you make a pool table laugh? You put your hands down its pockets and tickle its balls. Don't ban me. Don't ban me. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, God. Hands down its pockets and tickle its balls. Yeah. An Aussie bloke with a porn stash walks into a pub. All right. I like where this one's going. What's next? I'll read one or two. If John Jones bought eggs and egged a house, would that make him an egger? Yes, I suppose that would make him one of those. I suppose he would be an egger. Stephanie Egger. I love her. John Jones doesn't even stand a chance against me. No, he doesn't. You know what? Rizvan Kuniev beats John Jones in a 3-rounder. You heard it here first. He probably does. He probably really does. Do you guys agree with that? The guy that we watched fight Stipe. Are you torch because I think you? Yes, exactly. Is it going to be Tom versus Garn? Yes, yeah. Bro, it's my mate's birthday. Can you shout out his name? Dos Santos Dil. Dos Santos Dil. What am I saying there? Dos Santos Dil? Anyone know what he just got there? Anyone know? A lot of heavyweights beat Jones. I think Wilder goes to a split decision with him. Same. John Jones doesn't finish well. Dildo Santos, dead. Are you serious? That wasn't even one. Dildo Santos. What? Is that it, dude? And with a little dead emoji. What? Nah. See, now you've gone and done it, bro. Hide user from... Yeah, it was Oxlong Mike. Hide user from channel. See you, dude. Catch you later. Jones taps Acosta easily. No, he doesn't. He just doesn't. He just doesn't get Waldo down and easily submit him. You're living in a fantasy world. Spivak grappling sucks compared to Jones. Probably on the same level. I don't know. Light heavyweight skill, heavyweight grappling is ass. I don't know. I really don't reckon Jones submits him. Jones is bad. Slow. Spivak grappling sucks. Same level as crazy. Nah, hot takes. Jones will come back, destroy Aspinall. That is a hot take. That's a hot take because it's just not going to happen. So that is a hot take. You've hit the mark on what a hot take is. Something that no one believes. Volta Walker probably subs Aspinall. All right. Now you're getting silly. Now we're all getting a little bit too silly for my liking. I have a question. How do you get subscribers? Are you just going to be hilarious and funny? Oh, $2. Drip feeding me cash. Thank you, my man. Wow. Hey, don't leave all the fun to Cash. Don't let Cash have all the fun, guys. I mean, is what I meant to say. Was what I meant to say there. Jones grappling is 10 times better than all the heavyweights besides Jalton and Tom, I reckon. Yeah, probably right. Volkov vs. Aspinall is going to be a new DC Jones rivalry. Only guys constantly improving. Gaziev. Do you really believe Reyes beat Jones? Yeah, I do believe Reyes beat Jones. He won the first 3 rounds. How do you have... I have a question. How do you get subscribers? Because I'm in school competition of who gets the biggest subscribers. Fucking hell. Well, that's an extravagant... Guys, I'm having too much fun. It needs to be shared. Guys, come on. Do not... So, what's 80k rupees in Oz currency? I don't know. Send it to me and I'll tell you. You look like the Juji Slayer. Yep, I do. But Ridwan, you subscribe to me and I'll subscribe to you back. You subscribe to me, Ridwan? Oh, damn it. It's a young kid. God damn it. Does Tom KO Volkov, if he's so good, he should just strike? Who said that? What are you saying? What are you saying? Sorry, I mean Quillen Salkilt. Reyes and Johns were tight all rounds and last round Jones won. No. Reyes won the first 3 rounds. How would he know it? How much 80k rupees is if he's Australian, dude? Yeah. You tell me and then it will convert it. And then, no, you send it. It will convert and then I'll tell you. How are you doing, bro? Doing okay. About to end the stream. Any second this is going to end. Google? Yeah, you could Google it too. Are you Indian by any chance? Yes. I am Indian. I'm saying Tom's a soy boy if he shoots the takedown versus Garn or Volkov. No, that's silly. You're silly if you go the... soy boy if you go the path of least resistance. Like, he first round arm locked him. Log, but I'm not like you. Turn all the more subscribers because you've been on the YouTube longer because to winning in the Tennessee... Oh, Jesus. Those are terrible. Hardest hitting heavyweight ever, right? Why would he need to? Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Most complete heavyweight ever. How about that? That's why he's going to do it. Because he's the most complete heavyweight ever. So shut your mouth. Do not ban me. I'm not going to annoy you this time. Oh, I won't ban you, but I will. When you go on a holiday to Vietnam, my brother, probably won't happen, Mr. C. I don't know. But one day, when you guys don't owe me enough money... Hurry up. Come on, man. You're holding me back from going to Vietnam and accomplishing my dreams, Mr. C. You should go to Sri Lanka. Hey. That costs money. Loner? $50 dono. Send it. When are you going to come to Pakistan, boss? And we're going. This is your fault, guys. But we went for 100 minutes, which It's, you know, that's pretty respectable. I think that's pretty honourable. No, 100 and... Oh, yeah, true. An hour and 40. I thought I was going to show you 100. Hot take, Bukauskas win worse than Blades Kuniev, which I thought Blades won, but Kuniev could have. Hot take, Bukauskas win worse than what Bukauskas win. But no, Blades lost. Always got to talk about its shitty country. Blades lost. That's what I'll leave with you today, guys. If you think Curtis Blades beat Kuniev, you're an idiot. Riding a bike near my house yesterday, he thought it was mine, so I checked the garage and it was still chained up asking for food. All right, I've heard that one before. All right. And Kuchelaba should have won. No. And we'll end it there with one of Larry's classic jokes. This street shitter probably carries Blades lost for real. He absolutely lost, 100%. All right, we're leaving though. We're leaving for the 21 bad boys here. If you could subscribe. If you could 17. Never mind, it's over. Cut it already. All right, see you.